down opening music. Good morning, fellow travelers. How was your weekend? How has your week been? How has the day been treating you? We spent most of our weekend outdoors, in some capacity, helping a friend with keeping a yard together. A big yard, 3 acres in fact. Though I will say, in the interim of cleaning out the yard, we also are helping them prepare for a very large garage sale. And to that, we must dig through a very, very large collection of things. We found many, many things, many interesting things. We've also found about 30 rakes, so, you know, take it as you will. What else happened this weekend? Mother's Day was yesterday. To those with your moms, and those who don't have moms as much anymore, we hope you celebrated it accordingly. What's this now, kick? Mod, what is that? Interesting. Hello, casual human being. We were distracted because we were given a weird message from Kick by Kick. Kick does a thing where they do bounties. Sounds weird to say out loud, but the idea is that they will post either on Twitter or directly on their platform, hey, if you go and do this thing and get a recording of it, you have a chance to get their platform point system, which you can use to throw at other people for fun stuff. Which is neat and all, but definitely wasn't what I was expecting. Kind of threw me off for a second there. So that was interesting. Anyways, so yeah, we have been periodically going out and helping our friends take care of that mess and getting things ready. Hello, puppy. Good morning. How are you, puppy? Oh, puppy, puppy. That's a good boy. Oh, God. Hi. You horse. Ah, why? The puppy has come to play. Oh, dear. Hi. How are you? Is that your way of being a pain in my butt and saying now you have to go outside? Of course it probably is. Why wouldn't it be? Bye-bye. I love you too, man, but dear God. Alright, well, I guess I have to deal with that for a moment, so we'll be right back as I go take out the puppy. Oh, the joys of pets. All right, so the puppy just wanted to go outside and sniff the fence. Didn't want to do anything, just wanted to sniff the fence. Important business, you see. Yeah, you were talking about you, fucking boy. What else happened this weekend? Well, oh, well, I potentially, like, threw my back out a little bit, but that's not as surprising, I suppose. Well, I was going over how the weekend was and just checking to see how everybody else's weekend was, with it being Mother's Day yesterday. And I mean, everybody enjoys the weekend, right? Casual. What did you do? Did you get anything special? Did you do anything special? That's nice. Do anything special with them? Did you make them dinner? Or did you just stop by and say hi? I mean, even if it is just hanging out, eating cake, and chilling, that's still something. It is meaningful. Oh, Friday. Friday? Yeah, Friday. I got this shipped to me, which was nice. We do amateur brewing and make a lot of homemade concoctions, albeit a plague doctor thing to do. But we ordered this filtration system to try and see if this will make our homemade stuff better. That was exciting. We'll see what comes of it, but you know, I'm excited to try it. I should really do a stream about brewing at some point in time and show you what we do for fun. Maybe. I don't think it goes against anybody's terms of service as long as we don't actually do the whole process. But showing you how things are done are fine, I believe. Maybe we'll do a PowerPoint. So, what would we like to do today? We can do more Mind Mogul. We can do more Project Zomboid. If you would like, we can enter the hunting grounds again. That seemed to go over pretty well. Better than I thought it would, actually, if I'm honest. And I think, excuse me, coffee. I would love to do a poll, but right now, for whatever reason, Twitch doesn't really allow me to do that yet, which is, I think, kind of silly. But if that's your way of saying you don't care, that's also an option. How about, let's go back into Project Zomboid. We were doing fun with that before. No, thank you, Mud. Or we could do something different, like Tectonica. Medieval Dynasty had a big update recently. I've not played that since it was still in early access. Man, I got a frog in my throat this morning. Excuse me. Yeah, screw it. Let's go back to the Zomboid. I think they also had an update this morning. Now let's see if it'll actually capture it. Or if it will actually start. Also, Casual, thank you for making that clip of the salmon gun example. That was very entertaining. Oh god, we broke it, didn't we? It would seem, as it were to do. Oh, I see. I just have to shame you. That's what it is. All right. That makes it work faster for some reason. Oh. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. I love that opening. The bolt really does bring it together. Man, Project Zomboid came out in 2013. I always forget just how old the game actually is. Well, I say old, it's still a relatively new game, but you know what I mean. Yes, the betas for the game and their like original release for it were released almost I want to say it was 2010, 2009, 2010, back in that time when they were still in college. You try to track down streamers on Steam. I see. I mean, I'm not that hard to find, I don't think, but by all means. Ooh. I need to turn my volume down. It's a little loud. I could feel that shaking my own spinal cord. Coffee good. do 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 do. I forgot to whore myself out this weekend and this morning. It's important to do that when streaming. There we go. I'll eventually get good at this with practice, I swear. Alright. Yes, I believe uppercase and lowercase do make a difference on Steam specifically. I could be wrong, but, you know, possibly. Let's play. I like the sound design. Oh, yes, I remember. We had acquired a grocery store. Well, convenience store, really, but I remember what we were doing now. How are we drowsy? Didn't we just sleep before we came over here and did all these shenanigans? I'm not gonna say my character's lazy, but I think he's lazy. Yes. Mercedes Garcia. Crucifix. Yes, yes. And the van is down here somewhere. Oh, yes, and we have the little mini-map. Can I move the mini-map? Well, I can move that. But there we go. Yeah, there we go. How do I do it? Like right above me. Does it look good, casual? Not that you're looking at the mini-map, but, you know. Yeah, if it's right above my head, whenever I wiggle, you can draw attention to it. I'm sure she's fine. I know I said this a little bit last time, but I'm very entertained that now there can be containers within containers, meaning that the garbage bags can have stuff in them. Like this really fresh apple, for some reason. Watch, it's poison now. Field hockey stick. Oh, yes. A rotten taco and a dirty apron. Amazing. Maybe they were in the trash for a reason, I suppose, huh? When I was a much younger individual, I had a real issue with dry mouth for some reason. Yes, it's not pleasant over here. Get over it. Actually, I'm gonna move you up. I'm gonna keep you down here where it was before. It's a little out of the way for me then. Anyways, why did you jump the fence? You could have just gone through the gate. Apparently you're tired. I need you to rest for a little bit. Maybe I can take a small nap. Napping in the morning into the evening. Anyways, so when I was younger, I used to have a real issue with dry mouth. I do like sparkling water. It's got a weird texture and effect sometimes, but it is very pleasant. Helps with nausea for me. Sit on the ground. Yeah. But when I was younger, I used to have a real issue with dry mouth, and whenever I would visit my father, especially during the summer, we'd be up here for weeks at a time. I didn't have access to my medication sometimes because I'm an idiot, because I'm a dumb kid and forgot to grab it. So I would sleep with like one of those like big like movie theater cups you can get. My dad had a bunch of them. And I would sleep with those big cups next to my bed on like an end table. So when I would wake up in the morning or in the night having like just that tap, tap, tap feeling in my mouth, I could just reach over, have some water, compose myself, and go right back to sleep and be good again. I cannot tell you how many times as a stupid kid I would sit down or sit up in bed, reach for the water, grab the water successfully, drink it, and then for some reason I'd put it on my headboard, and then I'd go back to sleep. The number of times either my brother or our dog would hit the bed just right to make that mostly full cup of water splash on me. I was convinced for a very long time my sibling hated me. I think he still does, but that's different now. We're adults. Alright. Nope. Close the door. Thank you. Alright, ready. Do I just not like gates today? There's a dude hanging out over there. We're by the... Nothing around, right? Relatively safe. Yeah, okay, so. Let's review. Where are we? There we go. Oh yes, we drove out accidentally to the raceway. Because we took this adventurous road out to the middle of somewhere. The mall's right there, so we're not too far away from all things. Let's see. I don't think we had a particular goal in mind. I think we were just going wherever we felt was appropriate. Got the airport. We need to find a proper homesteading location, I guess. There we go. Gonna have to check on the engine for this too. But away we go. There's some friendly people. There's construction zone here. Remember that much. I think a branch just landed on my house. Either that or something jumped on it. Oh, hello. That's the arcade down there. Remember that much. What's up this way? Woo! A car accident. That's what's up this way. Oh, what did I hit? Oh, there's a barrier. I didn't even see it. Derp. I mean, you say the average male living space. I will tell you, females are not that much better than males. It really just depends on the person. Because I know some women of various ages in my life who could give that stereotypical, male living space meme a run for its money. Eggs are nice. Food market. I had a bagel this morning. Some peanut butter and butter. It's just this cozy little neighborhood here, it seems. Hmm. Let's go, everybody. It's moving day. As in, I need you to move out here. What's this? Oh, construction zone. Or construction yard. Ugh. Zone, am I thinking? A work van, presumably? Moore's Bite Shop. Burger joint. Definitely getting a good vibe here. Come on, kids, get out of here. Go, shoot. Peanut butter and butter. Yes. Found a dead end. We're by the river, too. I didn't do anything. It's down this road. Is this even a road, really? Or is it just a magic path? No, it's actually a road. Some houses back here. Whee! Excuse me. This neighborhood seems like it could be a problem. Yeah, it's a slight problem. Okay. Yeah, what the zombie said. Excuse me. Pardon me. Nope. That's it. Go north. Follow that noise. A good morning stretch. Assuming you have nothing that is particularly wrong with you, i.e. you don't have a particular strain, or like me, you have a twisted spine, I always recommend doing the sciatic stretches, which you sit on a like a hard-backed chair, so you're sitting properly, and then you shake your head, you nod your head up and down like a full up and a full down 10 times. After that, you go left or right like you're shaking your head no 10 times. Then you can do, what's the best way to put it? The physical therapist always told me to do what she called the Russian kick, where you take your left leg and you bring it up to your right knee, and then do the same thing the other side 10 times. You can stretch them out in front of you 10 times if you can't get them, like if you can't bring your knees up, because some people can. Oh, that barricade was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And then do toe taps, where you raise your foot up by the heel and tap the toe up and down 10 times for each foot. That starts the sciatic nerve moving around. I guess we are. no stretches, because typically people sleep on their back, and if you don't, you sleep on your stomach. You're still kind of stretching out that muscle group in the back. That allows your sciatic to kind of like wake up and get moving, so that you don't do anything to potentially strain it or upset it. Kendall Norton, you will be remembered in some way by someone. But right now, we have other people to worry about. No, sir. Nope. Yes. Sorry about your glasses, man. Just a few more individuals. And yes, Project Zomboid does reference muscle strain in real life, because they know nothing makes a zombie apocalypse a hell of a lot harder to deal with than realizing I didn't do my stretches today. I'm not going to be able to do anything except for complaining while zombies moan at me. I will say, on the topic of bitching and moaning, I did something to my elbow this weekend, and it feels like it wants to pop, but just won't, and it is so annoying. Yes. I'm in danger, am I? No. Yeah. So with Project Zomboid, you can come down to what's it? Health, hit exercise, and then you can start doing stuff. Squats, push-ups, sit-ups, burpees. It helps your character move. If you got a dumbbell or something, you can do strength training. Really get that wiggle going so that you can survive better. What do we need for this? We have carpentry. We need a hammer and a saw. Do we have a hammer and a saw? Actually, what we need to do is eat some food. Hammer. And a saw. Something moving. Or someone is moving, I guess. Alright then. Yeah, I'm just gonna cram to take care of you. You will take a problem. Some places do, but not many around here actually casual, unfortunately. It is something we would love to have, but, yeah. Alright, we have a hammer and we have a saw. Oop, over here. Main inventory. That should be in keychain. Put that in here. Not all of it, no, but I can throw it over here. I didn't fill up my water bottle before I left. I'm an idiot. That's okay. I think we have more sources of drinkables. Water? We do. It's also water, but it's water. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, right there. Bottled water. And it's gonna rain on me, of course. I don't care if I get anything back, I just want it out of the dang way. I did say putting that up on super high speed is actually kind of entertaining. See, and that's how the woodpecker feels, children. Louisville, it seems we are heading into you. What better place to be solely secure from the apocalypse other than Ground Zero, right? Come on, kids. Wunderbar. Imagine the rain is helping me in this situation, very much so. Oliver Road. It's at the end of Oliver Road. What's at the beginning? Probably not much in either situation, but you know. Ooh, wait. Maybe. More train tracks. Here's, oh. Well, there's something. A fence in a shed. A school? Now, I know what you're thinking. Our luck with schools hasn't been what one would call ideal as of late. But, you know, every school is different. I don't know. Ideally someplace that's got a lot of access to stuff, but, yeah. You know as well as I do that's a misnomer. My button. Let's see, is school in session? Oh wow, it is. Hot diggity. Maybe. Oh, not gonna lie, it was a little darker than I thought it'd be. Thank you. A little residual light? Yeah. Yep, there it is. No light switch up here? Yeah, okay. Sure. I know when it comes to Project Zomboid, one of the funnest places to settle down is a fire station. Lots of resources. You want to make sure a place is big enough, but not too big. You're not wrong, but also that's very wrong, sir. Good. Parfum. Ooh, fill a water bottle, please. Yeah. I assume this is the boys' room? Yep. Count that as good. Let's see. Ooh, lunch bag with things in it and chewing tobacco. Cookies. Oh god, it is the last run all over again, isn't it? I guess it's okay there for now. Oop. Ooh, tailoring book. How the railroad shaped America. I mean, they did a lot to shape America, actually. Thank you, Odin. Carzon's repair guide. How vehicle engines work. I mean, I feel like I'm going to have to read both those books real soon to keep my thing going. Just gonna sneak in here. First aid. Oh, we got first aid. We're a doctor again, aren't we? Yes. Fantastic. Everything looks good, clear so far. Tracking. The amount of... Yeah, I mentioned that last time. The amount of books in these schools, I feel, are a little inappropriate, but whatever. That's a nice house. Quail Manor. Yes. Cheers, mate. Now, how far away are we from that? Oh, it's just a jog. We can totally make that. Catalog. The top hanger. Yeah, I'm going to leave casual to give that one a comment. Paperback. Lighter. Oh, this is definitely an American school. CD player. Oh, that hurts me every time I see that. Catalog. Olympia Department Store. Okay. Notes. Playing cards. Flyer. The Rusty Rifle? I think it's an entertainment place. Probably a bar. Yep, somewhere over here. You're eating the spiders in the closet. I have a new concern in life. Green marker. Oops. That's hold on, wait. Light. Wait. This leads outside. That turns it off for the whole area. Yes, okay. Cool. Oh. Single bathroom. Cool. Classroom. Well, so far, unlike the previous time, this school isn't crawling with a lot of angry people, which is always a plus. Photograph of the clouds. Safety scissors. Tiana White Taker, a drafter. Why does a child need that? A threatening letter. This is definitely an American school. A menu, yeah, okay. They're hitting all the stereotypes. Life-threatening, potentially chunky. Chunky. I mean, you're not wrong, Casual, but at the same time, when you say it like that, that sounds like the beginning of an SCP story. Oh, foraging book. I mean, they're in one of the desks, I would say, yeah, you know, not as likely. In one of the lockers, more than likely. That's right. Firecracker. I mean, that sounds like a gun when lit, so, you know, we're getting closer. Jacket. Combination lock with a digital watch. What's this? Staff room? Teacher's lounge. With a lunchbox. Teacher's lounge with the stuff placed very weirdly. What am I doing? Take it out. Yeah, I'm sure it's heavy because I didn't put anything away like the hammer and the saw, but you'll be fine. Coffee. So, water source in this room. That's weird. Nope, wait. You click the mouse because that's what I'm used to doing, but I'm also hitting the E button, which also does it. Double opening and closing everything. Derp, 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 derp. Cash, I'm gonna need you to explain what the hell that means. Like, I can gather what that means, but how does one accidentally that? My friend released a milk carton of black mold into a school accidentally. Even reading it out loud, maybe trying to give myself some semblance of, if I read it, maybe it'll make sense. I still have questions. Putting this orange in the refrigerator. And my water. Fanny 1, a Fanny 2. Fanny Pack 2's got the diet soda. You can go in here. And the cookies. Yay. There you go. Gum. Gum is always good. Something to chew. Counts as food for some reason. A satchel. Somebody here is very, very fancy person. school project, and it then grew mold, and the next day it was gone. It hasn't been found to this day. For this year's science project, mold. The next day, relive. Runs away. Oh, we can't really give you a grade on your project because it's not here, but we're just going to give you an A so no questions are asked. Thanks, teach. A baseball cap. Who are these fancy people with satchels in school? Ooh, a key. Mold was too alive. I mean, you're not wrong. A scam letter. No, seriously, what kind of school is this? If the mold grows legs and therefore can run away, we have much bigger problems. Like, much bigger problems. Not saying a whole lot there, but the last thing we need is the science project to be like, and then it's gone somewhere. Helldivers, take care of this. No. What do you mean, no? This is your job. No. We're not doing that. Oh, cigarettes and lighter. This is an American school. 3 for 4. Just not enough fire to burn that much. If you've got sentient mold that's running around talking to people, you're gonna need a lot more than fire. You're gonna need fire, fire power, fire branding, and a fire stick. Can fire be used with it or attached to it? Yes, we're gonna need it. More smokes. Wait. A briefcase. With paperwork, you nerds. What kind of school? Were there... I understand this is Kentucky, and I mean nothing offensive to Kentucky when I say this. Were there people of various ages in this school? Is that what's going on? Is this like the 1800s where you've got the high schoolers mixed with the middle schoolers for class? If so, okay, I want to make sure I understand it. The flame of Ogdar. You're gonna need more than that. You're gonna need the flame from hell itself. Well, actually, if we're going with Norse mythology, that wouldn't work with it because Hela is hella cold. You know what? We'll just open a portal and send them to the Jotun. Here you go. This is your problem now. You deal with the sentient mold. Oh, look at T-square. The lunch bag. I feel like a fat kid just running around going, yeah, food. Taking your lunchbox, taking your lunchbox. Ooh, a key. Wait, I saw that. Go back. Another briefcase. I have so many questions about this school. These schools, because this isn't the only one that does it this way either. Brack Brick Factory. So the not Lego factory. Oop. I didn't want to read the whole thing. Oh, it's a catalog. Derp. I looked at the flyer when I grabbed the thing. Handbag. That's just a fancy purse. What's up here? Flyer. Guns Unlimited. Okay, so technically speaking, it's got the word gun in the title. I think we have to count it. It's got a gun on the flyer. Guns Unlimited. There we go. Pew, pew, pew. Funny you should say that, Casual. When, long ago, I was playing this with a bunch of buddies. The mold stalks. It does. I have a group of buddies that I play games with on Sundays. Usually the last few weeks have been chaotic. One buddy is having a baby. The other one is having, similarly to me, elderly family are potentially in the later stages of life. So there's a lot of uncertainty and chaos. So we haven't been playing as much, but we played Project Zomboid, oh, I want to say 2-3 years ago as our Sunday activity, and I hosted, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I add mods? Just, you know, make a spicy as you do. Did I check this? I did. And there was a bunch of mods that added different types of zombies. Like there's screamers, stalkers, there's one that added a boomer, like almost the Left 4 Dead set, but you know, not. And there was one in there where the zombies, once they spotted you, they would follow and stalk you. They wouldn't actually like get you until you were like really unaware. Like you would have to like zoom out all the way and like do the really long look like this to see them, and then they would still just barely be on the edge of the screen. And it waited for you. I don't know if it was because it read the code, like how close you were zoomed in or how long you stayed out, they stayed out of sight. But the longer you couldn't see them, the quicker and more aggressive they would become and approach, just inching closer. They always waited for you to like start going to sleep or just wait till you weren't paying attention, so when you rounded a corner they were right there and they would mob you. It scared the bejesus out of us. That's him. That startled me because I didn't know what that sound was. I was about to be like, oh sweet Jesus, what's out here? Splinters. Ooh. But barbed wire. Tortilla chips. Oh my god, garbage tortilla, yum. Anyways, it scared the hell out of us on multiple occasions. Yeah, I agree, it is the mold. I think it was raining before, Odin, and so I think that's supposed to be an indication of like there's a puddle here, although clearly there's not a puddle there. Either way, I agree, squishy concrete is the worst concrete. Baking soda, white sugar, soap, food, fletching tool, steak, stale, uncooked. Hey, it's uncooked and still good. We can throw that in the fridge. Stale food is still good food. Just gotta know what to do with it. It's called chili. Fries. We call this depression food, and by God, are we going to enjoy it. Over here. That in there. That in there too. Actually, I'm going to combine these so it's all in one location, relatively speaking. While we have it, you should go back and play it again, Odin. There's I'm sure you can already tell by the little things I've been doing. There's a hell of a lot of different things I've done to it, including the map being a lot more interactive. Like literally, if you highlight a road, it tells you the road you're at. You can, you know, like before, they've updated the they updated the key. They made it so whenever you're looking around, like with a brochure, if you find a place, it will highlight it on the map for you. It's pretty legit. They've updated a lot, including Your health bar and mechanics, they've got the protection and the temperature a bit more detailed. Health still pretty much the same. You can exercise now, but you could do that a little bit before. Your skills are a lot more broad, but you can, one, minimize this, which is automatically amazing. And they've added new skills like carving and blacksmithing, glassmaking, knapping, masonry. You know, farming has gotten broken down, agriculture, animal care, butchering. There's a lot. I've seen you've been playing 7 Days to Die. That too has gotten a bunch of updates as of late. Rotten Danish, garlic powder, bad cheesecake. Well, yeah, can't win them all. Oop, gotta go around the corner. Burnt bologna. Ugh, that's a tragedy. Hammer, bra, rubber spider. Casual, what the fuck? What is this? What the hell? It's like he knew. Olive oil. That's good to cook with. Hairspray. No. Empty bottle. Empty bottle. Gummy fish from the trash? Absolutely. A jelly roll. Who just throws a backgammon board away? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so observation. It's wet. But all things considered, it's kind of quiet here, yo, and I'm kind of okay with that. You know, it's not like the other school where it was like almost 3 stories and like super duper ready and willing to have people there for for a base, but this is still pretty legit. So far the building looks like it's mostly clear. We haven't checked everything obviously, but we're getting close to that. Gonna place you on the ground. Ground. You in the ground, because I don't need all that extra weight. I mean, everything spoils eventually. Hell, even like gum can spoil. Sure in Zomboid they've made mechanics so that it doesn't as much, but pencil case. Ooh, that's got the yeah, here you go, Odin. Here's a good example. Multicolor pen. If you have this multicolor pen, you do not need all the rest of these. Like this, you can just get rid of it. You just need a pencil and the pen. That's it. Because, you know, it's the 90s and we're cool. We got multicolors in our pens. Game console, notes. Why do you have rolling paper, sir? I'm OCD, casual. I like having a variety of colors at my disposal. Because usually I'm a bit more, I'm a bit better at taking notes on what's happening and going on around me while playing Project Zomboid. But I'm also used to playing with multiple people, so I have to, like, if somebody doesn't mark up the map properly, ain't nobody gonna do it properly, and then we're gonna be a bunch of idiots running around just dying here, there, and everywhere. Right? Like, is that the one kid who showed up for the butchering class in the elementary school? I bet it is. Not judging, I'm just stating. Oop, gum. Give me the gum. Rich. Can unload some of this lunch boxes. Yes, yes. I'm a little not okay with the layout here, but I think we'll be fine. What can I even use this for? Cigarette. Of course. Yes. It's that kind of rolling paper. How could I ever assume it was anything else? Oh yeah, Odin. It's got a huge overhaul to its crafting menu too. Long story short, check it out. Not that you won't, but just, you know, encouraging. Check it out. We should throw our collective spices in here too. Yeah. And you know what? All this stuff, I don't need it sitting on me. Just go in here. Go to the fridge. Everything refrigerator. I have a crowbar on me. I totally forgot. Lunchbox. No, lunchbox. I want you in there. Thank you. Milk chocolate. And the other mysterious food I have stored on me like a fat squirrel besides this stuff. That's a snack sack. Gotta keep the snack sack full. The hallway is clear. What we got? Yep. Trash. Golf balls. I'm finding all these keys, but none of them really say what they go to. Geometry compass. I assume this has got to be used. Hmm. Oh, I was right. It's used in the crafting of stuff, but not what I thought. Handbag. I didn't check the handbag in the other room. Son of a duck. That's okay. I know where it is. Key ring with a key. Tell them my key ring is full. They don't get full, do they? What? Really? Hmm. Well, damn. Learning something new every day. I don't need to ring bottle openers, I suppose. Right then. Morse code is very interesting to learn. A lot of games, a lot of I was gonna say creators, a lot of developers have been putting Morse code in a lot of games lately. I don't know if it's just like gotten more popular or what exactly, but it definitely seems like it's making a comeback, which is nice. People should know Morse code. Can I not turn off the desk lamp? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Final look. Dear God, it's a flood in Kentucky. Alright, so this random school out here in the middle of Boo-Foo nowhere is pretty secure. There's nothing here. There's some food, bunch of space. This might be an okie dokie place to like fall home for now. You sleep on this, it's not gonna be the best, but sleep on it. Hopefully it's your friend. If nothing else, at the bare minimum, it does allow for us to be close to Kentucky. Or, nah, we're in Kentucky. Blech. Close to Nashville. Whatever the major city is up here that I'm having a brain fart on for some reason. Up there. Eat this stick of meat. We didn't check the administration office. Yeah, that's okay, that's next. Still good. Yep. Okay, I lied. I don't remember where the purse was. Was it over here? Yes, it's definitely hardcore alphabet learning. Morse code. A thought has occurred. Do you think Morse code, because I know that was developed by the obviously it was developed by the American military, but I wonder if like it counts for other languages, like how German has the umlaut and Spanish speaking nations have the little, what is that, the enya, the little wiggle over the N, and other little bits. I think Finland does something similar. I wonder how that translates with Morse code, or if it does, even. Sorry, had to stand up and stretch for a moment. Something I've never thought about before. Phone book, scissors, regular scissors, not safety scissors, finally. A computer. This building is completely empty. Huh. Black light, turn it off. See, that wouldn't allow me to turn it off. They do? Hmm. What madman went through, made Morse code, and said, yes, let's also apply this to other tables up here, other languages, and see where it gets everybody. I'm not saying it was a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination. It's really cool, but like, that had to be a hell of a feat. Even the roof is okay. There ain't nothing here, man. Oh, wait, gotta go back this way. See, the squishy sound up here makes sense. Yep, right there. See? Man, if you say you heard me. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, that's just a scratch. We're fine. Suck it up, Buttercup. Lena Roland, you're an ass. You will not be remembered. I'm going to move my car on top of you. Eventually. Oh, it's a parking lot. Hey. Nope, there you go. Alright. Well, let's disinfect the scratch. Very good. Now we bandage. Fantastic. And there you go, payments. Oh, I forgot. He's got no pain tolerance. He's going to be super pissy. Lipstick. Make it look pretty. No. Maybe. No keys for the trip, but that's okay. Oops. I went out there for a reason. Totally didn't do the reason. You and you, please, in here. Apple, beef jerky, it's food. It's good. First aid stuff. Chips, soda. Let's go for now. Well, it's sad and kind of melancholy, but it might be home. Food, food, food. More food. I'm a little annoyed that we went through this entire school and didn't find like an actual backpack though. Found a satchel, but no backpack. That's still just... I understand the game's trying to be a bit more realistic with things, but like... What the hell, man? Copper kettle. Yep. Okay. Big kettle. Let's put it on the ground with everything else. Oh man. No, because it's in the back. Pull that out, please. Wash the dirty bandage. Ooh. My arm popped. Owie, owie, owie. Satchel can carry 12. Just put all that in a locker. Yeah. Ooh, saw. Can I? I can technically pick up the locker, but if I try that now, I'm probably gonna break them because they're full of stuff, and I don't have a high carpentry skill. But as I say, we could move some of those in front of the windows and some of the extra doors, but I don't know if that's necessary at the moment. Storage locker was just mostly books. Yes, okay. So we'll probably continue to use it for books. I've used that line in real life actually. Casual. Typically it's been used against my brother who better or for worse, likes to be an idiot sometimes, but, you know. Everybody's got that sibling that does silly stuff, right? Are we still doing good over here? Yeah, okay, good, 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 good. Man, is it raining? Where are we at? Oh, guess there we are. Okay, so there are houses over here. Swimp. Yes. Remember, to unshrimp yourself at some point, you need to stretch. Not you specifically, just like the general you. I put the hammer and the hacksaw away just so I can come back out here and grab them in the rain. I have a stale sausage. Da, da, da. We did not find any nails. No. An open can of chili for some reason. I didn't realize that was back there. I didn't realize there's two garbage bags back here either, so, yeah. Here we are. Ankle headed flashlight. Gin, ginger ale, soda, multi-tool. No nails. That's okay. Thinking. It's just that shrimp ball. Of course it is. Everything is that shrimple if you shrimp about it. No, I can't grab that. Okay, but I can put it in here. Oh, no. Can I disassemble the tusk? I can. Let's give it a shot. Well, it's disassembled, I guess. Why do I need a welding torch to take care of this plastic chair? What kind of demon chair is it? Is it coal field? What the hell does that mean? Oh, yes, this place. Yeah, the big entertainment. Like Wild West town. Out yonder. That seems like it's a bit away. Ah, slightly. Alright, brochures in the cabinet. Newspaper. What is our carpentry skill at besides not good? Oh, well, it's not bad, actually. I take that back. It's kind of bad. Sorry, we gotta put all your stuff on the floor. That's okay. Holy crap, we were successful that time. Yay! And I've got this plank of wood. Oh. The Wild West horse had an alarm? What does that mean? Did you try to steal a horse? Here, eat this stale sausage too, just for flavor. And for sadness. House. House. Gotcha. What kind of security do they have in the Wild West? Totally unrealistic. Breaking immersion. House of Lies. I don't know why I have this sweater on me. I don't need it. Crowbar. Could have left that in the van, huh? Horse with an alarm sounds like a Tim and Eric sketch. I'm not gonna lie. Day 4 of it being biblically accurate with the weather. There we go. That's a little bit more room. Bandage with bandage. Actually, a horse with an alarm just sounds like a horse, because what if the horse doesn't know you and decides you're not really people? Then it's going to do a whole lot of neigh, whinny, and then all sorts of hell's going to break loose. Oh, now we get a satchel. I'm going to put all this stuff in the satchel and get rid of the sling. Because I feel like it's unnecessary weight. Throw that on the ground for now. Ugh. Smiley cases. Hello. Yeah, game's weird. Yeah, Project Zomboid has its own set of rules and everything. Just gotta go with it. Okay, circle. Wait a bit. That dog is a question though. Can I wear 2 satchels? No. So I can wear a satchel and the make-a-shift bag. That's interesting. Because it lets me have the sling bag on top of the satchel. You think that's a bug? I think that's probably a bug. Watch now, it won't. Oh, no, so it does. That feels wrong. I just don't know why. Well, we got baggage now, I suppose. Nails. No nails. Those desks aren't giving nails. I bet you the table will give nails, though. Or the desk. Lamp, I need you to turn off. Can I remove the lamp? I bet you I can. Hold on. Yes. I would like to pick that up. Hey! And then, I don't know, I guess I'll just place it right there. Just out of the way. Yeah. I think they do. I think it's spelled with a D instead of an F as the first one, though. Come on. In the bag. There we go. Right now. Can we disassemble this? Well, we can, but... Well, it's disassembled, alright. Alright. That gave us nails. Hot dang. Alright, so the big desks give us nails. I'm sure the table will give us nails, too. Because we can use the boards and the nails to nail up the windows to at least some extent have a safety barricade. Misery? I mean, I've seen the movie Misery. But on Steam, you say. Steam, where are you? Well, thank you, game. That's computer. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted you to actually open Steam. All right, please have Steam. Thank you. Misery. Oh, I've seen this advertised a few times. I've not played it, but I have seen it advertised a few times. Oops. There we go. It reminded me very much of a more blocky Escape from Tarkov. Is that water seeping in under the door? It is. Okay, well. Oh, there's a nice flashlight in that bag. Trespasser in the back 40. Let's see what's around us. Oh, there's a house right here. Is that a house? No, that's a church. Okay, well, I guess it's a house of God, but, like, you know what I mean. Well, it's a very small church. I was seeing if you could pick up the cross. It doesn't seem like you can. Well, dang. So we have a church next to the school. With a very weird spelling. I assume a community building next door, which appears to have no door and a broken window. Tinier church building. Oh, what's happening in the church? Doesn't it? Like, I've not seen the movie Sinners yet, but I'm sure it's something like this. Actually, I take it back. This place looks like it's not been used in a whole while. Gloves. I threw away a pair of gloves. Okay, sure, I guess. Maggots make sense. Maybe the people who were in here were the people who came over and very unceremoniously said hello to my bat in the parking lot. Your outrageously long question? See, opinion in Angry Horse Cats, but it's with an old guy. Lived in 1980 in the middle of the wood in a cabin. The cat is either orange or very fluffy. I mean, if it's in the woods and it's in the cabin, it's probably a fluffy cat. A box of nails. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, safety goggles. Actually, all this is pretty good. I just want the nails though. Did you have an obscenely long question? I didn't see an obscenely long question, casual. Oh, not a question per se, but a comment. Ow! I popped my foot. Angry horse cat. What about angry horse cat? Ooh, duct tape. This church is seeming more and more sus every second. Profit. Lifestyle, 1987 edition. More duct tape, empty bottle. Okay, okay, doing good. Cologne. Darwin McWilliams. Wherever you are, you might be remembered. House, angry house cat. I'm dyslexic, leave me alone. Oh, car accident down in the corner. Oh. I mean, I hope you can. I'm not trying to hide it. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Sir? Thank you. One plank wood. Ah. 2 plank wood. How much does the wood weigh? 3. Okay, that's not bad. Pray you not smash the window. Crockpot of Disease sounds like a metal band. Hey, yeah, right. Oh, you can stack them. Huh. I don't believe I have any more wood, but okay. Yeah, okay. Well, hot dog. In the back. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. All that minus the bottom of the duct tape. In the cupboard. That's all fine. But then the nails in here. There we go. Yes, the sound of banging. It's rhythmic, it's beautiful. It reminds you of the neighbor woodpecker and why you hate that damn thing. You've got slow, rhythmic pounding. Slightly faster, rhythmic pounding. And everybody's favorite, banging your head against the wall. Rhythmic pounding. Ooh, that time a nail dropped. Nail here. All of this in the cupboard. Move too fast. When I see a gathering of Dorises, it's called a dither of Dorises. Would it be Dorises or Dorsi? I forgot the lunch bag here. There's a box of nails in that cupboard the entire time. Oh, a lot of bleach, man. Holy crap. Taking these nails. Chewing tobacco sounds like it would cause problems. What would I use measuring tape for? I know it sounds silly, but in the game, what would I use it for? Pliers? See, now when I click on pliers and I get this kind of answer, that's what I'm looking for. I can scrap jewelry. What's the point of scrapping jewelry? Can I make something like a silver bullet? And if I can, why can I make that? Improvise flashlight. Make pig tusk earrings. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop asking questions. Apparently I can just do whatever the hell Give me those. Give me the Rex. Thank you. Rubber hose. Screwdriver. I know I needed a screwdriver for something. I'm taking it. Fill the bottles first. And then wash all the dirty. Filthy, 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 filthy. Yeah. I could think of a few reasons why not werewolves, actually. One, why? And two, God, please. Box of nails goes in here. That way I have a better idea where it's hidden. Rags. The rags in here too. I have like a small little collection of very helpful things. Okay, back to work. What? Oh yeah, gotta put the stuff away first. There's always time to get a flamethrower, especially when it involves spiders. I'm not advocating for the unnecessary slaughter of spiders, because spiders are good. Spiders are great. I just think they do good and great over there, away from me. Skydiver. Good. I can use this handy little sling to be the moving point for crap I pull out of the desks. Good, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, radio. I know it says Value Tech, but every time I see the radios, I always read it as Volt Tech Radio. One of the two has a much scarier implication. Big Bible study in the classroom. Yes, that's what the school needs, more Bible study. Proof this does canonically take place in the South. Nobody understands what separation of church and state means. Well, too much. Okay, let's do that. And then we can take the radio. Oop. Place. There we go. Yeah, you're not wrong. Device option. Turn on. Turn down. And tune in. This man has received permission. And they are safe. America is safe. Finally! Some of whom will then perform acts that un-American. The initial period is over. There's absolutely no need to further panic. I disagree. Panic, blah, 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 and unofficial reporting. Sufferers are not deceased. We are establishing the likelihood of discovering a cure. I don't believe you. At blank stage, the infection is passed only through direct fluid contact. This means bites. This means scratches. Don't say that. My thoughts are that those poor souls behind the event line blank. This is contained. It has always been contained. We are safe. I don't America is safe. I don't believe you. All right, Kentucky Radio, you've let me down. Knoxtown Talk, what you got? Yeah, there you go. Listen to people talking on the radio. Sure. I'm gonna dismantle stuff while you talk on the radio. Perfect. Again. Hammer. Desk. The fact I can get my tongue moved that quick and sound that stupid is not revealing to me, but just tickles me on the inside. Now we have this whole room to ourselves. These chairs. Oh, we didn't grab the plank. Oh, because we can't. Hello! Welcome to this classroom with which I am disassembling everything. Because we are trying to survive. In school. 1, 2, 3, go. We have survived this far with this character. We're going to keep on trying to survive. Perfect. Ravioli, ravioli. Grab the plankioni. Grab this one too. On the plus side, even though our success rate at disassembling desks was not fantastic, it does seem that the room did provide enough material to barricade itself. Which, you know, sometimes that's all you can ask for. There we go. Hot diggity. Radio. I'm just gonna turn you off because I don't think there's gonna be anything really useful on the radio. Character is drowsy. Well, it is like 5 in the morning. You've not technically slept yet. That makes perfect sense. Tomato paste. That's food. Right, we can clean that. Maggots, you can keep that. Actually, you know, good. Dip. There we go. Oh, magic couch of sleeping. Ow, 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 ow. Oof. Let's see. Yeah, slept till 1 in the afternoon. My God, you're a lazy doctor. I mean, you were up till 5 in the morning. I guess that makes sense. It sounds like it stopped. Nope, still raining. Never mind. The rain, it finally. Nope, never mind. False alarm. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to take the opportunity to stretch when you need it. Ooh, too many options. Hold up here. Stop. Thank you. There we go. Yes. Spider consumption, da-dun-da-dun-chin. Something rhymes with gumption. Woo. Empty solo red cup. Ah, those were the days. Book titled A Business Manifesto by Irene S. Clay. What kind of school is this? I know we've asked that multiple times at this point, but I feel like the question bears repeating. Calculadora? Stock trading tips and hints. Oh, okay. Cologne. And perfume. We will confuse the zombies with scent. Actually, there's a thought, because I know the zombies now have a, See, I would love to look at that and go, yes, this could possibly be Trump University, but it looks like this facility is still standing and somewhat successful. I say, realizing I'm running around in the school with a hammer covered in blood. The success rate of the school is amazing. Well, yeah, when you terrorize the children, anybody's going to succeed to get out. Like, come on. Ow. I went to stretch backwards and my shoulder popped. Oh, we're good. Kitty Catoo, how are you? I mean, besides the aforementioned shoulder making unnecessary noises, I'm doing good. Desk. Desk is good. Desk is clean. Yeah. Give me the book. Paper clips. A pink letter. I don't know if the word show off is the correct term to go with there. No, I didn't intentionally make my shoulder pop. Yellow letter. I just want to be able to pin those on the wall so I can collect a letter of every color. Clipboard, stapler, but it's not orange. Why are you staring at me, casual? Spider consumption should be the name of your garage band. And I want you to start a garage band. Because there's so many like fun avenues you could take that statement. If you really want to be political and on topic, make it an anti-American government band. Just a bunch of songs talking down and shitting on the American government. You'd be very popular in the grunge scene and the punk scene. And you'd probably be very popular in the American scene, actually. I'll be very honest with you. Tomato. Notebook. Pick it up. Ooh. Notebook. In there. Briefcase. Paperwork. Because somebody was a nerd. Okay. Actually, briefcase. Can you, can I place you on the desk? Yeah. Yeah, we have these moments where Project Zomboid has this very down lull of no like in-game music, and that frightens me more than anything, because that's that like that's the moment where you have that realization of the absence of sound. Oh, it actually did stop raining. Hallelujah, we'll survive the flood. There's no flood, but you know. Anyways, woodpecker mode. The mold has arrived, yes. Everything's gonna slowly start turning black and getting fuzzy, and we're not gonna know what to do except for try not to breathe. Jokes aside, that sounds horrifying as hell. Someday I'll disassemble a desk without a problem. Today is not that day. The rain steer clears the mold. I disagree. I think the rain brings the mold, sir. You got this in the wrong order. It's not a case of the mold being like, ooh, hey, oh, spooky rain. It's the other way around. I am wearing a mask. It is good news. I will be, for the most part, hopefully, safe. It does sound like The Last of Us slightly, doesn't it? Only with less bread and... Well, just less bread. Plank. Schenkel. I had a friend recently who was talking about media consumption and something to watch. They are finally on their own. That was a silly key push. Try again. They're finally able to live on their own away from a very not great situation. And they were asking like, hey, what's something I could watch to, you know, pass the time and be entertained or what have you. And I did recommend The Last of Us and a few other shows. I also recommend watching Dungeon Meshi because it's good. I like it. But she got online and was looking at trailers for the things I was trying to suggest to her because she likes to have something of idea what she's getting into. She doesn't want to be recommended, hey, watch this thing, and have it be like some psychological horror. She's lived that enough in her life. She doesn't want to have to entertain it. And she watched the trailer for The Last of Us, and she just flat out asked me, like, do you hate me? Yeah, but powdered mustard is good for life. It's kind of like salt. It doesn't really ever go bad unless, like, you do bad things to it. And if you're doing bad things to your spices, how dare you? But no, my friend legitimately asked me if I hated her for suggesting watching The Last of Us, and I didn't understand why. She seriously thought The Last of Us was a show completely based around the concept of, like, anti-gluten. Because she's gluten intolerant. She thought it was a show that was basically designed to be like, hey, you and your gluten intolerance, we don't like you. And I was like, ma'am, are you trying to mess with me? She was, but still, the point that she got to that far was just like, silly. It is. It's life. Whoop. Bench. Can I disassemble a bench? I can. Well. Nope, turns out I can't. I mean, I disassembled it, but I didn't do a good job at it. I made firewood. You know what? You've earned a cookie. What does that mean? Casual. Cookie. Gotta get those E in there. Otherwise it doesn't count. Desk. We don't need a desk. See? Desks for nerds. Firewood, where is that? Oh, wrong bag. This bag. Oh, dang it. I'm not gonna lie, that camera moves so fast. It does look like he's kind of like headbanging the desk as he's trying to disassemble it. Just like, if I hit this hard enough with my skull. Ah! Perfect. That's the one that gives me a plank. Thanks. If you got spiders that are getting as big as a ball of yarn, you no longer have spiders. You have pets, potentially roommates. With or without your consent. Plank. As in, why am I trying to get so much wood? Honestly, what I'm trying to do is use the very feeble carpentry skill that I have to get the planks, because the planks I can use to board up the windows. Even though I I'm relatively safe here so far, it seems. I've not necessarily seen a whole lot of zombie activity around. I know the shenanigans this game likes to pull, and I don't want to be caught, as it were, with my pants down. I'd like to make sure that I have something of a safe place to be. That's the real reason why. I've got a decent amount of food right now. We've got water. We have electricity, but those things are all limited resources. And I just want to make sure that while I'm kind of hiding in this facility, I have something to, like, help me. Is it 100% necessary? Probably not. I could probably get away with, like, doing a hell of a lot less, but, you know. Put the paste in there. Oh, yay, a rotten can of beans. Eat it. No. I'm going to just work on getting rid of that. Juba juice. There's a shed out there. Wait a minute. Oh, see? Look at that. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Yep, see? We're starting to get zombies out here now. Anyways, just drop that. It's not good. I mean, rotten beans definitely give it flavor. That doesn't mean it's flavor that you want. We have all that construction and only 2 zombies. I'll count that as a win. I forgot there was a shed out here when we drove past. It's locked, isn't it? Son of a biscuit. Can I disassemble that door? No, because it's metal. Yes, we'll dig the door open. Need welding equipment. Biscuit. Hello, sir or ma'am. Never hear me coming. Oh, wow, I actually did get stealth points for that. Ma'am. If you've got a spider big enough that it's got a health bar, sir, I salute you, and with all due respect, say, I hope to see you on the next stream. Good luck. If you see a blue bar, just stop typing. Get help. Ooh, what's down here? What's anywhere? Now that's not raining, I can actually look around the area. Oh, wait. I have... Oh my god, is this a storage facility? So happy. I mean, I'm happy right now. It might be absolute pathetic. Storage facility or really, really sad hotel? You be the judge. Oh, come on. Thank you. Close the window. Good boy. Door. Hello. Stapler. Important. Comb. Later. More paperwork. Receipt. Good, good, good. Why... Okay, I understand why a rake head that is worn down is in the trash. Why is it in the inside trash? Like, is there not one outside? Index cards, paper, letter. What's behind door number 1? Ooh. Open up. Man, I am filthy. Casual, I do enjoy the fact that you're playing your own game while watching me. And I don't mean like you are literally playing the game, I mean you are on your own adventure. Door number 2 is locked. Hello, fellow people. Storage facility, 100%. How did that give me maintenance? Ooh, cigar. I'm not a smoker, but you know what? As a doctor, I recommend sometimes relaxing. Jeans. Okay. Single player D&D indeed. Casual. Funnel, chain, tools, whetstone. Nice. Saw. And Bush magazine. Interesting combination. Before I get too into the weeds, is there any... There's a dumpster down there. Okay, I don't see anybody else. A visor. Sports pants. Oh, a jacket. Probably a clean one at that. Old newspaper. The Louisville Sun-Times. Door's locked. They're probably all gonna be locked, but, you know. Never hurts a check. Let's check these ones over here. I saw that. I saw at least 4. 3, 2, 4, 5. One's got a bag. You, sir, with the bag. I would like to negotiate that bag from your body. And your everything. Hello! Thank you for joining us at Bring Me Your Bag. I'm happy you brought me your bag. I'm not happy I can't hit the body. Okay. I know there's still a few more of you out there. Oh, they're over there. Okay. 3. I see 3 more. Be very, very... Oh, never mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. It looked like you had nothing important to say, so I bumped in. Jeans. Silver necklace. Ooh, a gold wristwatch. Pretty. Back over here. The duffel bag. And a storage key. Oh, yes. Give me that. I have a key ring that's full of crap. Hi. Well, I could look fancy. Bra, I don't need that. Glasses, lots of glasses. Okay. Duffel bag. On the ground. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Lunch! Lunch is in the bag. Oh my god. No, it's a rotten burrito. But it's a cinnamon roll. Okay, plus side, not everything in this bag is rotten. Downside, there isn't one. We got a bag. We'll put the plank in the... Why did I carry the plank all the way from the school? Why am I an idiot? Unequip that. Please equip this, which I think is going to remove the satchel. No. I can have that and the satchel on. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of weight. It's a souvenir, do-do-do, of all the times we had, do-do-do-do. Alright, Hacksaw and Clawhammer. Can I throw you in the bag? Oh, so nice. So happy. Alright. Oh, door number 1 worked. Cool. Yeah. Hello. Value Tech Television. Hell yeah, TV! Small game hunting magazine. We've already read it, but so good. Newspaper. Good, good, good. Dang. Ooh. Door number 2 doesn't work, but door number 3 does. Excellent. Baking soda, fire extinguisher, and steel wool. So this is definitely somebody who was planning on doing some shenanigans. Fun, sciencey stuff, you see. Because remember, safety first. Brandenburg Bugle, the Louisville Sun-Times, and the Kentucky Herald. My God, there's a lot of different newspapers. Citrus sign, pause, poster, warning sign. Huh. Yeah, okay. Sure. This one's empty. Oh, it's locked. Ooh, it's in here. I mean, it kind of goes with the aesthetic. Cool. Alright. Before I get too casually running around, is there any other groups of wandering weirdos around here that we should be aware of? Yeah. No. Nobody there. How about over here? Cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Woo. Oh wait, no, there's a person. I say person, you know what I mean. Yes, if you do that just right, the door will open, man. If you hug the door very tightly with a very robust sound. Model is subjective. Bucket is good. It is a GIF. It is a bunch of photos that we took, spewed together. It works just enough. That door is moving. There's somebody inside that unit. Getting inside these is going to be a little bit more tough, isn't it? That's okay, though. Yep. Oh. I generally didn't expect that to open. That surprised me a little. The Cheapskates, John Spiral, Chemical Warfare? I don't know what any of that means, but I'm going to read it. Hot diggity. Teaches you how to make smoke thing, gas mask, improvised gas mask, and recharge filters. I assume those filters are for the masks. By the way, fantastic. Plastic chair. Holy crap. Whoa. Postcard from the Dead Sea, from Scotland for Cleveland. So somebody was a traveler. Is this possibly where we're at right now? The store it at US Store It? No, there's a whole other one. You know, it's a big state, I suppose that makes perfect sense. Ah, the Red Oak Apartments. There it is. Louisville Police Headquarters. Weird that that requires a brochure. Oh, I guess if you're doing like a public seminar like that, sure, okay, but makes more sense, I suppose. Do we have a symbol for the police? I mean, there are animals, and I don't want to be as crass to put the pig this yet. Oh, right there. Hold on. Badge. Oh, dang. There we go. Car fixation. I do, again, appreciate, I'm going to keep saying it, I appreciate that they went through and made these little posters, because this may not look like a lot, but this stuff didn't used to be here, and it's really cool seeing them do that, and I like that they've put that stuff together like that for the game. Yes, kitty cartoon. First aid kit for camping. Well, now it's for me. Disposable camera. Why did I equip that? What do you think I'm gonna do with that? Going to flash the zombies. Freeze! It does. Like the little things that they've put on here, especially like this, when you find a brochure or someplace that it's talking about. And then you can go and map it and it shows, hey, here's that country club and here's the address. You don't know anything else about the world, but you know this is the address. That's really cool. It's tiny, but it makes it feel so much more alive, I guess is the best way I can think of putting it in a game about zombies. And then the little check marks next to it. Again, these little quality of life things are amazing. Claw hammer. Ooh, a hatchet. It looks like it's seen better days. Yes, totally. That's what I meant. Yes, Katoon, I do play other games. I just picked Zomboid this morning, honest to God, because when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play, I saw Casual. I was talking with Casual, and I remembered, hey, the last thing I was really doing was playing Project Zomboid, and Casual is here, so we just jumped into Project Zomboid. Holy hell. Halloween candy, that cannot be good. Look at the car. Santa hat. Oh, I can be jolly. I've not played Warframe, actually. One of our other community members, Heathen, I have not seen him, but I know he's here. He plays Warframe a lot. I've never played it, not because of any, particular reason. It's just a game that's never, I guess, fully grasped my interest. Doesn't mean I won't play it. Gonna eat this stale muffin. I've played Fortnite a little bit. Valorant, similar to Warframe, it just didn't really grab my attention. There's a spider again. Casual. It's spreading. What else have we played? We've played Hunt Showdown. I've done Mind Mogul on here. Was playing... It's a generator. Yeah, baby. I was playing Mind Mogul for a little bit. I have a slew of games I will just go through and play. I'm not... I have to have electrical skill 3 or higher, or be an electrician to connect this. I mean, fair, but... Too dark to read map. Yeah, that's fair. Omni. Thank you. But, yeah, I have a slew of games. I'm a gamer. I'm a game designer. I'm a published game designer, actually. I like playing games. I like doing games of all caliber. I fully accept suggestions, and I will look into those suggestions and give it a serious contemplation and consideration. I'm not like only ever going to play Project Zomboid. Red. Right there. There we go. I like Project Zomboid, but... Woo. Yeah, I also like playing other games too. Just... This is what won today, I guess. Yeah, so variety of games is the spice of life. Can I pick this up? No, because it's got stuff in it. What if I take this crap out? Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't seem like it's gonna do much for me. Yeah, let's just put it in there. Duh. That was silly. If you see an odd purple glow outside your window, it's probably because you've eaten enough spiders to start ascending, and you should really be concerned. You know what happens upon ascension? I don't, so you should definitely be concerned. Seeds! Farm stuff! Ooh, magazine. Grandma's Kitchen! Angler USA? Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. I don't need two of those. I think I can just read one and be good. Thank you. Lots of... Photograph of a child wearing a uniform. Are these mementos from World War II? Mahogany. Very expensive. Can we put the chair over here? No? Okay, how about there? There we go. Box. Put down the box. Yeah. Get a little bit closer to see what's in these other boxes. Oh, those boxes are stacked. I didn't even see that. Jarl, I believe you can, I know there are like fireworks and alarm clocks you can use as distractables, and I think you can throw them at them. If you get your sneaking skill high enough, I think you can pickpocket the zombies and, you know, place an alarm on the zombie, as one is to do. Dice! I could roll a die. I got to. And there's enough nerdy stuff in here now too. You could literally do a tabletop RPG in Zomboid. We've found in other runs, like tabletop RPG books. Paintbrush, long socks, book. I remember. Oh, whetstone, a carpentry chisel. Now, what per se can I use that for? For chiseling out stuff. Who would have thought? Yes. I'm sorry, is that a fork? Garden fork head weapon. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Okay. Rake head weapon. A saw blade wooden weapon. And a rock. Well, it's a shovel and a stick, basically, but you know. Well then. That's this side. What about the other side? I didn't get everything over there. That's right. Good code to get all these open, I remember. Oop, go around the trash. Just one last shot. Oop. Yes, there is light. Or do you mean the purple magic light? Because if you see that, I'd be cautious of that. Still can't get here. No, okay. Okay. It's a welder. There wasn't anything in here per se. Closer. Except for water and bathroom. Yeah, okay. Let's then... Oops. Make it back across the street. Hopefully. Let's sneak back across the street. There's a fence. That's right. Can we go over the fence, please? Thank you. See, this is another improvement to the game. When it is dark, it's frickin' dark now. Before, it didn't get this dark. Sneaky, sneaky, snake. I think we're good. We don't think we have to crouch anymore. Hmm. You know, storage. Yeah, this one. Because there is soap here. Yep. Sir, wash your everything. You've not washed anything in quite some time, and you being covered in this cannot be good. Nope, sink. Wash all your clothing. Yes, it's going to make you wet and uncomfortable, but just do it. Go. And lastly, wash your filthy self. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to cut the burrito. Yeah. Big bucket. Okay. Now, before we break ourselves, where's the bucket? Place the bucket right there, please. Thank you. And held on to the bucket for too long, I'm sure. Muscle strain. You're fine. Except that you're barefoot, but whatever. We're in a school. Who cares, right? Yep. Okay, now. Congratulations, you managed to clean everything without making yourself sopping wet. I will give you points for that at the very least. Duffel bag. We have crap that is bad. Let's get rid of that crap. Bad donut. Bad burrito. Eat that banana. Shortbread cookies and yogurt. Fantastic. You're doing good. Okay. Wrong container. Thank you. Granola bar is fine. Chocolate, I don't care. Just throw it in there. It's fine in there. It's good in there. It's grand in there. It's friendly in there. I'm gonna leave that Actually, no, I'm going to place that right here so I can look at it. The spiders have ascended. I have many questions. Can't put anything in there. It's already too full. That's fine. That's good though. Maybe I can grab the other satchel that's out in the hallway and use that as like a first aid bag. An impromptu one or something. That might be a good idea. Take the pain pills. You seem to need it, sir. Casual, I don't know if that was really a sentence you just responded to Odin with, but I'm not going to argue. Ow. Oh, stretch. Hey, we woke up before noon. There's a good change of pace. Okay. Let's be a bit more strategic about this now, shall we? Let's see what we have. Small storage unit place. It's a church. A little bit farther down. Looks like we got some retail and houses over here. And then who knows what's over here. Good work on that. Oh, there's something over here too. Didn't even notice that. And then Louisville is like right up here. We're close to it. Actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a break. I need to stand and stretch a little bit because I am a crippled individual, and if I don't stretch, I will not be moving much at all later. So, take this moment, hydrate, love your pets, love yourself, do some stretching, and we'll be back. The house, it smells of cooked meat and spices. Oh, puppy. Okie dokie. Yeah. Jarl, assuming you're still hiding there somewhere. You should check out the game Outbreak. The storm chasing game. It's kind of entertaining in that don't get sucked up by the tornado kind of way. Ooh. Ooh. Owie, owie, owie. Okay. We live again. You know. I'm sure they're fine. I think I'm just gonna put these random keys that I found here on the ground and put this named storage locker key on my person. Because that feels like a better idea. The mole that got Bernie. He was never seen again. Books. Nails and stuff. There we go. Let's put our nails and stuff here. Screwdriver. I'm going to keep the screwdriver at me. Sleeping pills, though, those can definitely stay here. This stuff. Here. These definitely stay here. What is this? Teacher's prepared chocolate cookies, chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal, sugar, and shortbread cookies. Grandma's a saint. Boink. And now we know all of Grandma's secrets. How to make a fishing net and how to dismantle fishing net. I mean, yeah. Oh, neat. Make magazine limb armor? Nobody would ever suspect the limb armor to be protected by Angular Monthly. I can't even say it without sounding stupid. Okay, rags I can put over there. Then we should be good to go do more. Yeah. Wait, how is our bed doing? Oh, it's actually doing pretty well though. Not bad. How diggity. You. Well, yeah, this end one, because the end one's empty. Dirty rack. We'll remember that now. Close. Thank you. Alright, we're off again. I like this school. It's a nice little place. No immediate threat. Cool. So got the church here. You know what? I guess let's go down here towards the southwest and see what's that direction. Van? No van. Just hoof it. Van is noisy. chicken nuggets. Do not leave unattended food in the oven. It tends to lead to bad effects. Right. Ronaldo Eccles, you'll be remembered. And your friends. Chicken nuggets. Don't forget those in the oven. Not only would it be a travesty if you forgot them and they caught fire. Ooh. It would be a waste. Door. There we go. A handbag with some stuff. No, wait, I don't have to do that. I can... Derp. I can just click on the handbag. Ho ho. 2 disposable lighters and some painkillers. Painkillers are nice. Wallet. Lena Darby, which I assume is one of you over there. You will be remembered. Some way. Matches, pen. More pens. Love card. Okay. Oh, there's a little stream here. Card number 2. That somehow got T-boned way the hell over here. Card number 2 is locked. Can I... I was gonna see if I could maybe open... Well... Hey, look, the door's unlocked. Amazing! Oh, there's tape. Tape was always nice to have. Mirror. Now if I can actually do that to this side and get in over here, I can... There we go. Unlock the trunk. Unlock the doors. No key anywhere to be seen. Somebody ate the key. It's the only answer I have for some of these situations. Ratchet wrench. Okay. Just had some zombies. They're no longer with us, but there's no key on the zombies, but they are the closest ones to this location. Good luck, casual. They want the chicken nuggies. Protect them at all cost. Or at some cost. Maybe not all cost. What's that saying? 19. Perfect. Ample signage. Gets the point across. Lets people know you're crazy. Ooh, a trailer park. We'll take it. Okay. Oh, there's a few zombies around here, not too bad. Of course, the door is locked. That's not how that door locks, but I'm not going to split hairs. Turn on, turn down, and tune in. We're learning the carpentry. I didn't clear this before I started doing stuff. Oh look, a residence key. Not that I need it now, but hey. Lipstick. Big Biceps, April 1990 edition. Or issue, I guess. I can make muffins with a muffin tin. Ooh, chips. Seasoning salt, absolutely. White beans. Not gonna take those just yet, but I will remember they're here. Something is angrily knocking on something. Door? Thank you. Is that angry knocking on the trailer? No. It's coming from somewhere though. Let's go a little bit farther up, see what we can find over here. This one appears to be the one that's for sale, so probably abandoned for the most part. Might have an alarm. No toilet. Nobody needs a toilet. Band-aids are nice. Soap is nice. Nothing in the room. That one wandering around like it's got something to do today. All 3, 4 are empty. Good. Keep it together. Keep it together. There we go. Good. Good, good, good. Nope. Hold up. Excuse you, sir. You have a hat. You don't deserve that hat. You'll be punished for your hat crimes. Riley Rowley? You will be remembered for a fool who had a hat. That didn't deserve it. Anne-Marie Peak, you will be remembered. Very angsty zombie who was dancing around with long socks. I got nothing to run. Who is banging on what? Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, this looks like a nice little one. Nobody suspects the bathroom door. Or window. Cologne. Hair dye. I could dye my hair black. More painkillers. Shower curtain. Toilet brush. Turlet. Not today, Satan. Alright then. Put out more cologne, loser. Always. Bye, casual. Ooh, canteen. No, you know, actually, it's getting close. It's actually past noon for me, so I should probably save and come back to this. Get over here. Just check this out real quick. VHSs. Cool. Book. Ooh, rice. Is that a big thing of rice? Not really. Salt, pepper. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we just take it. Kettle, pot. Gotta store water. Water is your friend. Whisk. What the hell am I gonna use a whisk for? And don't say whisking things. Ooh, orange juice. Fight the scurvy. Good there. Oop, I hit the wrong one. Fruit cocktail. I have a can opener. I don't know if I do. Just gonna grab it. Alright. And then we're going to unlock. Oh, alright. Freeze. Oh, hello. Hi, Puppy. Yes, I know what time it is, dude. Alrighty. With that, I'm going to end stream. This has been fun, as always. I enjoy goofing around on the internet. But I have a puppy. I must go and walk as he's licking my elbow, reminding me, stop, that's weird. Dude. So who should we raid you into today? Who's doing stuff? What about Gab? What's Gab playing today? Gab is playing Outbound. Sure, that's different. That's new. I'm going to send you over to Gab. Gab is good people. Very cozy, very nice gameplay. Fun lady. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time and your attention, and we'll catch you later.